As I was reading, I asked the Holy Spirit to lead me and to teach me. And as I closed the Bible and I opened up the Bible, I asked Him to land it on the page that I needed to read and give me fresh revelation, God. So in Song of Songs, chapter 2, is where I landed at. Let me go ahead and read, and I will explain the revelation that He has given me. Listen, my beloved. Look, here He comes, leaping across the mountains, bounding over the hills. My beloved is like a gazelle or a young stag. Look, there He stands behind our wall, gazing through the windows, peering through the lattice. My beloved spoke and said to me, Arise, my darling, my beautiful one, come with me. See, the winter is past. The rains are over and gone. Flowers appear on the earth. The seasons of singing have come. The cooing of the doves is heard in our land. The fig tree forms its early fruit. The blossoming vines spread their fragrance. Arise, come, my darling, my beautiful one, come with me. My dove, in the clefts of the rocks, in the hiding places on the mountainside, show me your face. Let me hear your voice, for your voice is sweet and your face is lovely. Catch for us the foxes, the little foxes that ruin the vineyards, our vineyards that are in bloom. My beloved is mine and I am his. He browses among the lilies until the day breaks and the shadows flee. Turn, my beloved, and be like the gazelle or like a young stag on a rugged hill. So when you read this, you're probably wondering and asking yourself, what is this and what does this pertain to? And what are the little foxes and who is speaking? Well, it is a woman speaking to her husband, the one that she knows is hers, that was meant for her. So as I began to read this, I don't know who may be dealing with little foxes that are destroying the vineyards, that are ruining the vineyards between you and your soulmate, your husband, the one God ordained for you, or your wife, the one that God ordained for you. But I'm here to release the revelation that God has given me and allow you all to understand what it is that I am reading. So basically, in this section, it was Solomon's bride. And she reflects on her courtship with Solomon. And the young man speaks, and it's about how he delights in her beauty and wants to be with her. And the young man wants to spend time with her, not just for her physical beauty, which he celebrates, but also for the delightful companionship that they have together. So in chapter 2, verse 12 and 13, where it says, Flowers appear on the earth, the season of singing has come. The cooing of doves is heard in our land. The fig tree forms its early fruit. The blossoming vines spread their fragrance. Arise, come, my darling, my beautiful one, come with me. So what it is talking about basically is the lovers celebrate their joy of being in love during springtime, when nature comes alive again. God created the world, the beauty that we see, and the joy of love and intimacy with our significant other, and He gave us senses to enjoy them. Never let problems or conflict or the ravages of time ruin your ability to enjoy God's gifts. Take the time to enjoy what God created on this earth. And when He's talking about the little foxes in verse 15, where it says, catch for us the foxes, the little foxes that ruin the vineyards, our vineyards that are in bloom. The little foxes are basically an example of the kinds of problems that can disturb or destroy relationships, marriages, basically. And the man wanted anything that could potentially cause problems between the lovers to be removed. Often little foxes basically cause the biggest problems in marriages. So these irritations must not be minimized or ignored, but rather identified so that together as a couple can deal with them. So if you are recognizing that there are little foxes, people outside of your marriage that are trying to cause problems between the two of you, then you need to address the problems with each other as husband and wife, because these little foxes have came to destroy your marriage and disturb your marriage and cause conflict. So I don't know who needs to hear this. There could be somebody on the outside. You and your husband seek God and you pray together, as you should. And if you don't, you should. Because people from the outside that don't serve God, that don't have a relationship with God, are going to be the very ones that are going to come in your vineyard and see what is peaceful and happy and who are lovers, and they're going to come and cause problems and disturb or destroy your marriage. So you and your husband and you and your wife need to come together, because often these little foxes will cause the biggest problems in your marriage. And these must be addressed and must not be ignored and be identified. And together, you must come together and deal with it and decide how you are going to handle it and remove these people, because there are going to be people that are jealous and envy of what you have. And they will try to come in and destroy. So that's the revelation that God gave me. I was wondering, what are these little foxes? What is He talking about? And that's what He's talking about. These are two lovers that have been joined together, and they are in love, and they know that they are meant for each other. Stay tuned for the next video that I will be posting, because He gave me another revelation. And then, just to give you a preview of what it's going to be about, it's talking about not rushing into marriage if you're not married. So I will be sharing that next time. Stay tuned.